Everybody, welcome back to episode 24 of TerickTime. In this episode, we got some grand plans here, but if you haven't seen the last episode, you definitely should go check it out because we invited the Giovanni family to come move in from a land far, far away to live here in this old tannery. And then they hooked me up with this amazing new skin. It is outstanding. I love it to bits, and I hope you do too. And one other quick thing from last episode is I did ask you what did y'all think about the unoxidized copper for the trim here? And the general consensus was we definitely got to leave it as the unoxidized version. It just adds such a nice pop of color into this area. So I'm going to work away with some with my trusty axe and some honeycomb here and get this thing all polished back up and keep it looking nice and shiny for the foreseeable future. Alright, now that that is all taken care of and waxed to be the forever shiny copper, I do want to talk a little bit about the path here. So, I did a little bit of off-camera kind of work and planning here, and I've expanded and actually kind of made this path. So this is going to be the actual kind of roadway coming into Runeswick. I'm not sure how far I will be taking it that away, but I wanted to have at least have some substance and story from where people may be coming from. So, what I want to be doing is potentially having like a little bit of a gatehouse up here one day, maybe, sort of, hopefully, but until then, it's just a thought and a plan, and we're not 100% sure. So what we are going to do is work on what we have figured out, which is down over by Giovanni. Down by the market hall here, this here path, this one, is been in place for a very long time, and it was poorly planned out. Well, actually, it wasn't even planned out. It was just thrown here because I didn't know what I was doing. So, we have a little bit of landscaping that we need to get done. This path is going to be removed and moved probably somewhere around here, going across this way over to Giovanni. But that gives us a nice little plot right here to do another fantastic build. So, okay. I actually like this a whole lot better, more than I actually thought I would. So I've got a little bit of carving out to do just kind of along here. I don't need this little jut out of land. But, if you're coming into Runeswick, maybe we have like a little... Actually, I was kind of toying with the idea of building a wall off this kind of lump and then having like a watchtower kind of over here with like a gatehouse kind of idea here. What I do this direction... No idea yet, but for now, this is our goal. So, coming into Runeswick, I still need to grab some oak slabs. Don't mind that, but I'll have a nice big build here for you to kind of walk by, and I do want this one to be a staple build. Something that everybody would kind of need coming into town. So, and kind of go hand in hand with being right beside a tannery. Kind of make some sense there. Hello, telephone. And then just having this path coming along all the way up to the Wandering Traders Guild. If you know, you know. If you haven't, you should go back and watch a different episode, because this build was a ton of fun. But anyway, I get so distracted easily right now, it's terrible. I need to... Well, I need stuff, because, well, I can't build a build without some blocks. So, let's go get a whole bunch of blocks put together and get moving on this build here. Actually, before we kick it off into the old-fashioned time-lapse, I just need to quickly show you the most YouTuber thing you could, or content creator thing you could do. Mining off camera. Decent amount of iron. Don't need the iron, but the iron bean blocks I could potentially use. Coal. I got lots of coal. Probably enough for the rest of this season. But the main reason I went out was actually the copper. So getting almost 8 stacks of copper was pretty swell. Diamonds, don't really even need them. The deep slate I can do something with maybe, but yeah, very lucrative. So I'm going to now collect up these 5 shulker boxes, and we're going to kick it off into time-lapse mode, because, well, that's all I have a name for it right now. Let's go. And nope, 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 nope. Gotta go sleep. Well, that's got a nice little start to it. Now, I did have to clear out the mob farm that was in here. That was terrifying. I almost died. And that was foolish. But it's going to be okay. So, now I need to get some floors in. But I think we're going to slide right back into a little bit of a time-lapse because I got a little bit of detailing work I'm going to do on this side here. Just kind of show you how I get her done. Alright, everybody. So, got a whole bunch of fancy little detail work done. But, quite honestly, I'm needing a break from building right now. Well, detailed, fancy party builds. My brain has just gone to mush. So, I figured we can go do a few things that, a couple little farms or something. A couple little farms that I kind of need to get done built. So, let's head over to the pit, the well. I think the well. The well is a better name. Because right now, I don't have sugarcane is manual, cactus is manual, cocoa beans are manual, bamboo's manual. Well, really, well, everything in here is manual. It's disappointing. So, I think sugarcane being automated is a good thing, and a little tiny baby cactus farm. We don't need a lot of cactus. I'm talking like, four cactus being collected is going to be enough. So, yeah, I'm going to go collect a couple of things real quick so we can, collection systems and stuff. And let's play around with some farms real quick. Because, well, brain. Okay, got everything just, well, cleaned up. Because, well, fresh slate, all that fun stuff. Anyway, so I'm thinking I kind of want to have them working. Can I have them working together? No, not really, because the cactus is going to kill stuff if the sugar cane falls on top. Never mind, scratch that idea. We're going to make a sugarcane wall, though, so that'll be fun, right? Right. Okay, I'm just going to figure out a collection-ish system type thing along here, and then I'm just going to go up maybe a smidge. Okay, other than the fact that I have just too much junk in my trunk right now, I think things are going good. So we're going to be going with the fairly basic, observer, push the piston thing out to harvest the sugarcane. That means we need... Oh, I could do this fancy. Do I want to do this fancy? I'm gonna do this fancy. Wait, is fancy annoying? Hang on. Okay, trying to do redstone is hurting my brain as much as building. I'm not gonna do it fancy. No. We're just gonna do it the lots of pistons way. Yes. Okay. So, in case y'all didn't know, sugarcane will be, well, here. We will do some artificial simulation of sugarcane. And boom. And that didn't do what it's supposed to do. Why are you there? You're not supposed to be there. Right, it's slabs, not stairs. That works better. Okay. But it doesn't solve my issue of the sugarcane being... Or does it? It magically fixes the issue of my sugarcane? No, but it doesn't. Never mind. You know what? I'm okay with a little bit of loss. If I have a little bit of loss, it's not the end of the world, because... It's just me. I'm all alone. I mean, hi. That's not DMC. Don't do it. Anyway, I'm gonna keep doing a wee bit of this. I think 4 should be enough, especially if it's automatic, and I'm always pretty much in this area. We should be fine. So I'm gonna do this a couple more times. Hang on. That wasn't even close. Ow. It's about as pretty as it's gonna get. But now I have to wait and make sure it works, because I can't not. Okay, we've been waiting for like 5 minutes already. We'll come back. How about that? We'll come back and we'll look in the chest, and if there's stuff, then we know it works, because, well, right now there's none. So I'm gonna work on the cactus thing, and I think the cactus thing is gonna go up there. I don't know why, I feel like up there is a good choice. Alrighty then. So that's all finished up, and it's not like spectacular, but it's gonna get the job done, which is all we need it for. So been hanging out here a little bit, planted some spruce. Haven't cut them down yet, because, well, I don't want to. I should replant my cocoa beans, though. And sugarcane's doing alright. And, hey, that's probably more than enough cactus I'm going to need, because I don't think I'm planning on using green dye, so... I'm quickly going to replant my cocoa beans, and then, you know what? We should pitter-patter and get back at that build and get the interior done, and, all the other stuff that goes along with building a build in the old village. So I've been in the cave for a little while, and, I think I missed a spot. Whoops. I'll just be right back. I'll be right back. Ah, that's better. Okay, now I am going to, well, get the inside here done, and I'll just, a couple, maybe a couple little trees and whatnot, and, then I'll bring you back in and show you the grand results. Alrighty, folks, I have been very hard at work. I got some simple little landscaping kind of done up here, just to give it a little bit of character, trying to kind of work on the landscaping as I kind of go through and do all the builds, so I don't have to, go in and do a ton of landscaping all at once. So kind of working out this way, which is very, very happy about that. So tried making these littler trees. Didn't want to make a giant tree and kind of cover up the entire build, because I thought that was a little silly. So really, really liking how this has all turned out. So let me take you quick through on the Maurice Butchery. So right here we've got a little little counter here where you've got the shawarma, I'm calling it, the shawarma meat kind of all hung up here, ready to go. Get yourself a couple of big slices. Once we get a big thriving village here, everybody's going to be hanging out at the Maurice Butchery. We got the little bell here just to be able to bring the butcher out, and got a little bit of a trick here with the carpets on top of honey blocks, so you can't jump out, which is a good thing because, well, here is Maurice, hard at work in his little shop. He's got the a couple more big chunks of meat here being all smoked up and being ready to go. We got a little workstation here with some little stone cutters set up to be making up some sliced meat for some sandwiches, getting all that ready for the morning rush there. And then just some simple little decor for the inside here. So a little bit of storage, a little bit of an office here with a little bit of a book. Just kind of giving Maurice a little bit of a story, but I do want to kind of tweak that one a little bit before. But then upstairs a little bit more. So I've got a little bedroom here, kind of hanging out. So this is Maurice's room with a little balcony overlooking the area, overlooking the sheep yard there. So that's pretty cool. And then just on the other side here, got one more little bedroom. Haven't kind of really done anything with this yet. Thought maybe I can get a couple more, some hired help for Maurice here to run the shop. So we'll see how that kind of works through. But overall, I am really, really happy with how this build has come out. So, and I really like how the dripstone just kind of looks like a big chunk of smoked meat. It's just, I don't know, it just looks kind of cool. So I am completely out of time. I have spent a little bit too much time this week just kind of coming up with little fine details and playing around, but it was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed making this build, so no regrets. But I gotta wrap this one up, get it all edited and uploaded so you folks can enjoy it. So if you have enjoyed it, please drop a like on it or drop a comment down below if you think what's your favorite part about the episode. I'd really appreciate that. And until next time, folks, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.